Alright, so today you're going to learn 3 different ways that you can get clients on LinkedIn. I've been using LinkedIn for the past year to generate leads and book meetings for myself and close deals. So if you want to book more meetings and close more deals, this is the video for you. Make sure you watch until the end because I'm going to show off a few strategies that I haven't talked about anywhere else. And these strategies will definitely increase your meeting book rate. In fact, one of them helped me book, I think, a 12%, helped me achieve a 12% meeting book rate, which is 2 or 3 times higher than the average from a successful cold email campaign. So, all right, let's jump into it. If you want a lead generation training document that will help you generate leads for cold email, for LinkedIn outreach, for cold email outreach, for cold calling, it's a bulletproof strategy. I've used it to generate hundreds of thousands in sales. My students have as well. You can have it for free down below in the description. And if you want my personal help with your sales and prospecting, you can book a call with me as well. Link in the description. So the very first strategy that everyone knows is, of course, just messaging people on LinkedIn, right? Using Sales Navigator, using the tool, and blasting out messaging. If you do it in the right way and you have a good sequence and have a good target audience, it will still work, much like a cold email campaign would work, right? Like you can definitely reach out to people with cold messaging and it will get you clients, right? You have to do it the same way that you would with a cold email campaign. That means personalization, that means good targeting, that means effective copy, the right market, all that stuff. Most people get this wrong on LinkedIn, and most people are not receptive to LinkedIn requests anymore because everyone on LinkedIn spams, just like with cold email. So as long as you're not spamming and you're following the LinkedIn outreach strategies that we teach in this channel, you'll be good to go. That's the most obvious one. But there's 2 more that I think are valuable that are worth noting. The first one I want to share, or this is technically number 2, is sending voice messages, right? So I sent this guy a voice message. He's the CEO of a really big software development company. They've got 30,000 followers on LinkedIn, 250 employees, right? Directly to the CEO, I sent him a voice message. Here's what I said. Hey Solomon, I just came across Cubics while looking for agencies on Clutch, and I really like the work that you did with Foodly, so I thought that I would reach out. My name is Jacob, and I specialize in helping web and app developers find new clients. And the reason why I'm reaching out to you is because I just helped another app developer in New York City generate an extra $1 million and meet with McDonald's using outreach like this. So I'd love to help you do something similar. If you are in a position to take on more clients, I'd like to ask, can you take on more clients? And if so, let me know, and I'll send over a few times to chat. Thanks. Bye. So that's really probably too long. This is one of the first ones I ever did when I was experimenting with this. I didn't have really a good script. I kind of just modeled my cold email script, and I stuttered a few times, and I could have spoke better, but it worked, right? This is even just with a crappy message like that, it worked. I got him to respond back. He wanted to learn more. I reached out for a meeting. He connected me to his VP, and we booked the call. So you can definitely send voice messages to people, and if you follow the same kind of template or framework that we teach on this channel, which is hi, first name, give them a compliment, tell them what you do and why you're reaching out, a case study, and a call to action, all in like a few sentences, you will get their interest. And this had a 10% book rate. I sent, I think, 30 messages and I booked 3 meetings, so pretty good. The downside, I think, to this is you have to be connected to them already. So they have to be people in your connections. They have to be already connected to you. But you can always connect to somebody and then try and send them the voice message after, right? So this is the second strategy. And then the third strategy is making sure that your LinkedIn profile is optimized, okay? So this is super important. Let me go through what you need to have on your LinkedIn profile and why it's important. I learned this from the Institute of Sales, by the way, which is our sales training program. So if you want to get better at sales, if you're a sales manager, an entrepreneur, you have a sales team, or you're a salesperson, and you want to invest in some amazing sales training, highly recommend it. I went through this training and it changed my life. That being said, one of the things we talk about is setting up your LinkedIn profile for success. Number 1, have a good professional profile picture. In fact, I probably should change my profile picture. I could make it a bit more professional. I'm probably going to have a professional headshot taken soon with my suit on, everything like that. But you want to have something professional. I think this is good enough. It's business casual, right? Next thing, you want to have a very flashy and bold headline here, or some sort of thing that people are going to remember that tells them what you do, because people are going to read this and know, okay, I help them generate revenue, right? You helped us generate $1 million in closed business. So this is kind of what I did. The other really important thing you want to have here is this tagline, because this tagline shows up in your feed. So whenever you comment on something like that, like for example, totally agree. The importance of having a loyal customer base cannot be overstated. So notice what happens here. This tagline that I posted right here is showing up in the comments, and everyone who sees this tagline will know exactly what I do right when they read it. And if they're interested, they'll click on my profile, they'll come here, and they'll once again hit my landing page. The whole point of this, your LinkedIn profile needs to be a landing page that sells you and what you do. So the whole thing needs to be optimized around that. Okay, so here, look, this person, most people do this improperly. They say teaching assistant at MSA University, Chronicles of Strategy and Marketing, teaching assistant. This one's actually good, solving problems in between social media and e-commerce. But they don't say what problems, right? If I keep going down, executive in one of the top leading CRO agencies, right? Marketing manager, well, you're not that good at CRO because you don't have that good tagline. Marketing manager, right? Content marketing expert. These are people that are not doing it properly. This guy is, or this person is. I help SMEs grow their revenue, right? That's pretty good. So you want to have that tagline set up properly. That's why. Next thing is you want to have this be like a landing page, okay? So I've actually closed a sale from somebody who saw one of my comments, clicked on my profile, read this, and told me, Jacob, you wrote this and it fit my situation exactly. So I decided to reach out to you. He reached out to me. We booked a call. I closed him, right? So here's what I said. You're relying on referrals, luck for new business. Your clients from inbound leads are either too small or inconsistent, and you want larger deals for the same work. You don't have predictable growth. If this sounds like you, keep reading. And notice that the first part of this is cut off. They have to open it up. So I just keep this here, and if it piques their interest, they'll click see more. And then I'll talk about the challenges that I hear all the time, common problems and pain that my customers face, how we help and the results we've gotten, and then my contact info, calendar link, and my email. So people can reach me directly. Then here, I'm trying to grow my personal brand. That's why I'm posting these videos. So I share this stuff on my LinkedIn to kind of give myself some more credibility, although I probably should Photoshop my hair off my head because I don't have any hair anymore. But I have my personal website here. People can read about me, what I do. I've got my interview that I did about how I became a digital nomad when I was a teenager, and then this is my YouTube channel, right? And I also have a guide here. So I have some stuff here. I don't think you really have to do anything like crazy like this, but it helps to have content around what you are doing because it builds trust, it builds authority, credibility. People like it, they'll recognize you. And it can also help you grow your LinkedIn following, which means more people will see your landing page and they'll reach out to you. Here, you want to list all of your experiences, of course, right? But you don't want to do it the way most people do it. Most people talk about, like they brag about themselves, or they'll brag about sort of their accomplishments, and that's okay, I guess. I mean, I did it a bit here with my past experiences, but especially what you're doing now, you want to make it a landing page. You want to sell what you're doing. So you really want to, just like you did in this description section, sell your services by describing the pain that you solve and how you solve it, how you've solved it in the past, the results they can expect, etc. And then from there, you can have your volunteer experience, etc. And having recommendations as well is really important because recommendations build social proof. And if you've ever read the book Influence by Robert Cialdini, you know that social proof is one of the biggest motivating factors that influence people to buy or to take action. So that is how you can optimize your profile. This is the third way that you can generate leads from LinkedIn. So the first way is just with standard outreach. It does work very well if you do it properly. Number two is with voice messaging. I think that's a very powerful strategy I'm going to keep doing. And the third way is optimizing your profile so that you can maximize your conversion rates and people reaching out to you when they hit your profile. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video. It really helps me out. Let me know if you prefer LinkedIn outreach or cold email in the description below and why. If you haven't subscribed already, you really should because most of my viewers are not subscribed. I have a free lead generation training document in the description down below and the coaching call. I'm giving you so many calls to action, but if you like the video, do them because it's really important. Take it easy. Have a good one. Bye-bye.